What's up, people? We back with another episode of Beyond the Clientele. I'm your host, J1, J100, or Mr. So 100, because you know I do it the So 100 way. And today we got a special guest in the building, man. Met this brother at the gym. I don't know. I guess you say about a year maybe or so ago.
Yeah.
We crossed paths in the gym, man. I admired his work ethic. I admired what he was doing. We finally chopped it up one time and came to know that he was a businessman and a well-rounded guy. Let me introduce to y'all, man, my guy Courtney, owner of Masterpiece Fitness. He's also a massage therapist, a stretch therapist, herbalist, and a personal trainer, man. Shout out to this brother, man, and let's welcome him to the show, man. Courtney, what it do, brother?
Thank you for bring me on the show.
Man,
Yeah,
that's what's up, man. Hey, man, that's the first thing I want to say is, man, thank you for blessing me with your presence, brother. I appreciate you for coming down and chilling with me, chopping it up with me, man, so we can get to know you a little bit beyond the clientele. You know what I'm saying? First thing I want to do, Courtney, I want to get the business out the way, man.
Okay.
So everybody, we ran the list of things that you do, man. So I want you to let the people know how they can get with you if they want to book a session, shop with you with the herbs, anything like that, massages, anything, stretch therapy, whatever aspect of the business, how they can tap in with you and get with you, man.
Okay. You can get at my website, which is masterpiecefit.com for personal training services, and you can get at my Instagram and TikTok for my stretch and massage services. My Instagram is masterpiece_fit, and my TikTok is masterpiece fitness. Yeah, you can get at me for massage, stretch, and my herbalist services at those two platforms.
Okay. That's what's up, man. So do you do any virtual training, like when it comes to personal training or stretch therapy or anything?
I'm still trying to get into virtual training right now.
Yeah.
It's a learning curve with it.
Okay, because you got to basically record the videos by yourself and then expect them to, or record them live and let them watch with you or something.
Yeah,
like
let's say if I'm doing personal training, or virtual personal training, I will record live.
Yeah.
Where I'm right in front of them.
Okay.
But if I'm developing like a program for them to follow, I'll pre-record it.
Okay, and then that way they'll be able to go and just follow you based off the days or by the workouts or whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. How long you been doing this? How long you been doing the personal training aspect?
Okay. Let me dial back. I would say probably like 15 years.
About 15.
Yeah, 15 years. I started working out when I was like 21.
Mm-hmm.
Got in the gym. I guess you could say the traditional way how some people get introduced to the gym, like a heartbreak or whatever. So you just get in the gym, burn off some steam, and end up, liking it.
Right.
So the more I started getting into it, started looking at, what I need to eat. So I started being more conscious of my eating, cut out pork, cut out a lot of things that wasn't really serving my body.
Yeah.
Drinking more water, just basically being more conscious of what I'm putting in my body. Yeah. And so next thing you know, when I started seeing results, that's when people started to want to work out with me.
Okay.
So I was like, shoot, they want to work out with me. I might as well be a personal trainer then.
Yeah. So tell me this, man. When did you realize, like you say, you start seeing results? When did you realize, like, man, I'm really like when you get to the point where you say masterpiece? Like, when did you get to that point? Like, How deep were you into it as far as years? Had you been working out for years, or
No.
it came pretty quick?
So I guess you could say it was kind of like a almost like an affirmation
Okay.
because I had you know how what is it Facebook where at first you could uh put these random names like you can put your nicknames and stuff in front of your first name. I
Uh huh.
mean your last name.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how it started out. I just put Masterpiece Thomas. That's what my name is on
Okay.
Facebook. But I guess throughout, you know, the years, it started slowly manifesting, and I actually became,
Yeah. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
masterpiece. Even before Masterpiece Fitness. So
Okay.
I just went along with it. People kept calling me, from social media,
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Okay. Okay.
Just
I
random
got
people.
you.
I'm like, who the hell is you?
I got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So you kind of just manifested through social media, and it just stuck.
yeah, just up.
It just stuck with you. That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. That's a dope way to come up with it.
Yeah.
That's a dope way to come up with it. So, have you ever competed?
Yeah,
You competed?
I competed. It was short lived. Like I
Uh,
did it for like I would say about 2 years.
okay.
My first time I did it, I just winged it. I ain't do no practicing pose or nothing. Like, I just winged it, and I ended up getting like fourth place.
Okay.
So the second go around, I took it a lot more serious.
Okay.
Got
Did,
me a coach
that was
for
gonna say, did you get a coach? You got your coach and
yeah,
everything.
I got me a coach, and just for posing. But I should have got me a coach for nutrition and my prep and all that.
Yeah.
But I just got a posing coach, and I end up getting what was it? I think it was second place. I became nationally qualified. But after I became nationally qualified, I just stopped because I was like, this stuff too expensive.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
the business side of me, I was like, man, shoot, yeah, I can be doing this and make some money out of somebody else.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like,
I get it. I get
I
it.
feel like I'm getting my head bust.
Right, right, right. So you might want to take the knowledge and use it on
Exactly.
somebody else. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's how I started looking at it.
Straight up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So when you started the business, you said you've been at it about 15 years. When you started the business, did you immediately build clientele behind it?
So I used to work at a cemetery.
Okay.
When I worked at the cemetery, I left there. I made up in my mind. I didn't care how much money I had in my pocket. 500, 300, I was gone. I had my mind set.
That you was finna be on this fitness journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I quit there, and once I quit there, I had like, I was telling everybody that I was, for the start personal training and whatnot.
Yeah.
And shoot, I had like 5 clients
Off top.
off top, but I ended up getting a reality check though.
Okay.
End up probably like a month later, ended up with 2 clients.
Yeah, 3 of them fell off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real quick. I was like, damn.
yeah. So was it like, okay, how did you charge them? Did you charge them on a weekly? How did you charge them
So
initially?
I was charging monthly.
You charge them monthly.
Yeah.
So by the time a good month comes, they gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you down to
So,
2 of them.
so at the end of the month, they like, oh well, I ain't signing back up. I'm like, shit, I still got bills. Shoot, this the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. I need that money
Yeah,
over for the
yeah.
first week you came. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what lesson did you get out of that? Like,
Don't get comfortable.
don't get comfortable. Just
Yeah.
keep pushing.
Yeah, as an entrepreneur, you cannot get comfortable.
For sure.
You don't have that luxury as
Yeah, you
a
can't
employee.
chill out. Yeah,
Yeah, you can't chill out.
Yeah. Oh, I'm off today. No,
No,
you're not. You're not off today. I don't care if it is Sunday. You're not off.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. But once you realize that, did you revamp your business? How did you restructure to make sure you held your people in? Or what did you do?
I had to revamp my business. I started offering packages and not just the single sessions and what else I do. Started working on my marketing.
Okay.
So I can get more people in. So that's when I started getting more into social media.
Yeah.
And making videos and stuff. I was not good at that stuff at first.
Yeah.
But now I got a lot better at marketing,
Just pushing it out there.
Constantly pushing it,
Yeah.
Worked on my marketing. What else? Basically keeping my clients interested, through their results.
Okay.
Shoot, if somebody working out 3-4 months and they ain't seeing no results, they ain't really got no motivation to keep going.
Yeah.
But I keep track of their results because sometimes on top of that, you might not see the results. But it's you might be dropping inches and stuff.
Yeah.
So I kept track of they weight, they inches, how many calories they supposed to be. Basically, just being more engaged with them.
Yeah, that makes
in
sense.
the gym and out the gym.
Yeah, so you staying in touch with them. Yeah, accountability.
Yeah, basically.
You're on top of all that. Yeah, that keep them in tune at least. And that way, it's hard, and it's harder for an individual to just slack. Like, I know this nigga finna call me today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know he about to call me today. Let me go in and do what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good way to do it. I can see that working out, man. That's what's up. Well, man, this is Beyond the Clientele. I did want to get into that beginnings part of your journey into fitness. But I like to get to know you a little more as an individual, man, beyond that, outside of that. So we're going to start with the basics, man. Where you from? How'd you grow up? What was the dynamics of your household as a child? Like, did you have siblings? That all of that. So first part, where'd you grow up? Where you born and raised at?
South Memphis.
South Memphis?
Yeah, South Memphis.
Born and raised?
Born and raised.
Household with what? Siblings? No. Mother, father? Any siblings? How you got
So, I was the only child.
Okay.
The only child until I was 16, so you might as well say I was the only child.
Okay.
My pops, he was in my life.
Uh-huh.
But my mama and my grandma pretty much raised me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you was the only child with your mom and grandmother pretty much. So where did you get the entrepreneur bug? Did they instill that in you, or did you just realize that along the way?
I was actually thinking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from? Because I didn't get it from my mama.
Yeah.
I didn't get it from my dad. My dad, he did property maintenance, but he did do like side gigs on the side or whatnot, but he wasn't an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
The only other entrepreneur close to me in the family is my brother on my dad's side.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a catering business.
Oh, okay.
And when I was growing up, he had a wing spot.
Okay, so that was the only one you witnessed firsthand.
Yeah, had their own business.
Yeah. Other than that, everybody went to work.
Yeah, everybody went to work.
Yeah.
So it kind of made it hard for me when I said, I'm going to do personal training. Everybody was like, you crazy?
You
crazy?
What you doing? You walk away from your job? Yeah. I like, you tripping. Yeah. Okay, so growing up in the household with mom and grandmother, were they strict on you? How was your upbringing?
Yeah. I was sheltered till I was like 16, 15.
Okay.
Because all the attention was on me.
Okay, yeah. You're the only child.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't budge without them. Like, where you going?
Yeah. Because ain't nobody to hide. Ain't distractions. Ain't no distractions.
Ain't no
Everybody
distractions.
looking right at you. Yeah. Okay. So you pretty much were sheltered until what? Pretty much just high school.
Yeah, high school. Yeah.
Then they start loosening up a little bit, loosening the reins.
Yeah, they started loosening up once my little brother got in the picture.
Okay. Yeah. That's the other sibling come in.
Yeah.
Like, focus on the baby.
Yeah, focus on
let me go. Let me cook.
Yeah, the perfect time.
Turn me loose. Turn me loose. Focus on the baby. And That's what's up, man. So, I like to go through this segment called Impact by Decade, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what that is, you basically share an impactful moment that inspired you to become the man who you are today. But I want you to do it by decade, right? So we're
Okay.
gonna start with your first decade of life. You know what I'm saying? Little Courtney, little masterpiece, man. 1 to 10. You know what I'm
1 to 10.
saying? Share an impactful moment or moments in that time that molded you into the man you are today. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start there and 10 to 20, so forth and so on.
Went all the way back.
Yeah, tap in, tap in. Yeah, and just one of them moments, man, that just like I said, that really stick with you. Like, it could be something simple, it could be something major. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just something back in that age bracket that really stuck with you. Like, damn, this part of who I am today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, we starting there, 1 to 10.
So, okay, use this example.
Yeah.
I think this is why one reason why this is how you know I always had entrepreneur mindset.
Okay. Okay.
So one day, I think I was probably like 8, 7, 6, around that age.
Yeah.
And I remember my mama. I was telling my mama I was hungry, and she was like, give me a second. I get up. I get you something. I was like, yeah, I'm hungry now. What you mean? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I took initiative. I got in the kitchen. I started whipping stuff up. Doing it myself. I do not like waiting for other people. I don't.
Yeah.
To this day, I still don't like waiting on other people.
For real.
Yeah, like I got a little spot. Got my not little spot, but I got a spot. For my massage therapy and stretch therapy.
Uh-huh.
And people told me, they'll help me out, do the decor and stuff. I ain't hear nothing from them, so I was like, shoot, well, I gotta do what I gotta do. Shoot, I can't sit back
and made it happen.
Yeah, made it happen. Yeah. Can't wait.
You can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
So that moment as a child when mom say, man, I got you, give me a minute. That was the first moment you realized that you didn't have any patience on waiting on nobody.
No.
Like, man, I'm finna go and make something happen.
Yep.
And that stuck with you throughout, man, and it done rolled with you all the way into entrepreneurship.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. All right, we moving on, man. Moving on into that next decade, that 10 to 20.
10 to 20.
A lot of milestones. Clearly, a lot of changes. You got a new sibling during that time,
Mm-hmm.
but you go through a lot of milestones. Graduate high school, become a teenager. It's so many, but share an impactful time during that time, man. That really stuck with you and molded you into the man you are today.
Well, as you know, like I told you, I was the only child.
Right.
So around that time when I was like 17, 16, my little brother in the picture, I started thugging out. I ain't gonna lie. I was I was just
wild.
Yeah, started wild. And I was hanging out with some partner of mine and stuff out in the streets, and went back to their house, and we was smoking. We had a little smoke session, and they moms come through the door, and I'm like, what the hell? So I'm trying to hide the shit.
Yeah.
She like passed this shit. I was like, what the hell?
So you realize it,
like everybody's not raised the same way.
Yeah.
That was a real reality check for me.
Yeah.
Seeing how being around them, how they was raised versus how I was raised, and that's when I kind of realized it took a minute, but eventually I was like, me and them not the same.
Yeah.
I got to be real with myself, and they knew it too.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same.
Real talk.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a real realization too, because some people, like a lot of kids these days, have that problem coming to that conclusion. Like it's kids living in a 2-parent household, lovely neighborhood, gated community,
Yeah.
but they rather be with the
Yeah,
hood kid and
exactly.
try to act like it be like,
Like,
what
is
are
you
you
doing?
doing? But that's the reality that they can't come to the conclusion and face that y'all not like them.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't really want to be like them.
Yeah.
But they in that situation because they don't have a choice.
Exactly.
And it's kids that'll force themselves into that situation.
That's some of the craziest stuff I done ran across. At least, 3 girls I was talking to at the time that were like that. I was like, what the hell is you doing?
Yeah.
You ain't got to deal with this shit. What is
Like
you doing?
that's the life you choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, you better.
So you and this you say this as a teenager, so this about 17. You just now really in that sense, you just now getting out because you say you were sheltered. So
Exactly.
they been sheltering you, so you really ain't seen this element, but soon as they turn you loose, you get right in the mix with, which is normal. You right there with your friends, you jump in the mix. But it didn't take you no time to realize, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This ain't it. Like you say, man, mom come, man. Mom like, man, where that blood at? Where mom like, where the blood at? You like, whoa.
I was not used to that.
And you like, mom, and you coming from mom and grandma, they would never even.
Man, I remember the time when my mama found some weed in my pocket. I don't know what I was
probably washing clothes.
Yeah. And man, she found that shit, smacked that shit out of me. That's like night and day. Like, oh hell no.
He said smack the shit out of hell no.
Yeah.
What is this in your pocket?
Huh?
She like, what is this in your pocket? Yeah. So you go to that mom.
Yeah, it's like night and day, man. I was like, oh hell no. No. I ain't got no business fooling with these niggas. I ain't got no business fooling with these niggas. Yeah.
Oh, you killing me with that one. She said mom was back the shit out of her, man.
Oh, wait, boy. Yeah. Oh,
that's
boy.
funny as hell.
I'll never forget that
That's
moment.
a real reality check, though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God, that's killing me.
Yeah.
That boy say, hell nah.
Yeah.
Man, but that's some real shit though. That's like for a kid to be able to come to that conclusion in that short period of time, because some kids would have fought through that. Hell nah, they would have played that off and never even exposed the fact that they didn't even feel the same way. But man, that's real reality though. So I take it at that point, once you came to that realization, you kind of switched it on up. Like,
yeah, I switched it up. I wouldn't really hang with them no more.
Yeah,
them,
they're still your friends, but you just realized, you realized that wasn't the place for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I started distancing myself after high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, after high school, I started distancing myself because shit, I started working at FedEx. They were still in the streets.
Yeah. Like I was saying, man, we merging on into them 30s. I mean, into them 20 to 30 decade. And after realizing, that you were out of your element, per se, with the friends you were hanging with, you reset, got on track, got your job. You merge on into your 20s, man. Tell me an impactful time that you had during that time, man, that really stuck with you.
That's easy. That was when I quit my job.
Okay, at the
at
the cemetery.
Yeah.
What were you doing at the cemetery then? Like, what was your job?
So my job at the cemetery, it was a veteran cemetery. It was to pick up what is it, tombstones.
Mm-hmm.
Had to pick them jokers up. They were like 300 and some pounds. And
Yeah.
I, we used to have to help instruct dig up the graves. You know, it was a guy operating a backhoe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We used to help
Basically
guide
guide them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What else? Weed eat, cut grass, pretty much just landscaping
So,
and
oh
stuff.
yeah. So
Yeah.
anything basically dealing with the land and getting the grave set up.
Yeah.
But you wasn't really working with the funeral service part of it.
Yeah, we did that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about that is my first day. See, my partner, he got me on to the job.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, all you doing is cutting grass, man. You know, come on out here. You know,
Landscape,
it's laid back. I was like, oh, okay, shit, say no more.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still working at Fed. I'm trying to get away from there. I was like, shoot, say no more. So the first day there, you know, I'm in the cafe. I'm in the not the cafeteria, lunchroom. I'm in the lunchroom, and they were like on the intercom. The guy said, he said, let's go get the body. It's time to go get the body. I'm like, get the body? I'm like, I know damn well they ain't talking about what I think they talking about.
Yeah.
So it was a guy, just so happened, it was a guy there that worked there. His last name was Body. So I'm thinking we go to pick up him. You know.
yeah. You think it's the guy's name?
Yeah. I'm thinking we better go pick this nigga up. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, we gonna go pick him up.
Yeah.
I get there. I see, you know, my coworkers holding his casket by the straps, lowering the casket in there. And I'm like, oh, this nigga here bamboozled me.
The body. Yeah.
The body.
The real body.
Yeah.
They putting it down in the hole?
They were putting it down the hole. So, and I had to hold one of the straps.
Mm.
And I'm like, this is my first day. Y'all ain't tell me I was gonna be doing all this.
Yeah,
y'all ain't had no training or nothing.
No,
like,
you just grab a strap.
Yeah, grab a strap. Get in there. I'm
man.
like, oh hell no. This nigga, he left out all that detail.
Yeah, he ain't tell you that. Was he at work that day?
Yeah, he was at work.
Yeah.
We had to talk. I had to talk to him after the fact.
Yeah, hey man, you lowering bodies in the ground. For real, man.
Yeah. But I thought which working there kind of, I guess you could say, it made me value life.
Okay.
Yeah. Seeing so many dead bodies come in and out of there, it really made me value life.
Yeah. I can see that. See that. Like,
And it really, like, I'm talking about, I'm seeing people that I actually know.
Yeah.
Come in and out of there.
That went to the military.
Yeah, and I'm like, golly. And that's what, you know, put a little fire under my ass more. I was like, that's why I had said, you know, I don't care if I got $200, $300, $400, I'm out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That was what got you to that point? Like, were you like the money or nothing didn't matter? You was like, I'm gone. What was it? Something that happened, or did it just mentally?
It's just mental. Like I go through those. I notice, like for myself, I go through those mental. I guess you could say mental phases where I have to go through that mental preparation.
Okay.
Before I can get to that next step.
Okay.
You know, but once I'm there, I'm there. It's foot to gas.
Yeah.
Like,
don't nothing matter.
Don't nothing matter. Ain't nothing stopping me. I'm getting it done.
Yeah, I can dig.
Yeah.
I can dig it. Yeah.
And that's what happened. I hit that, and I was like, I don't care what's going on. You know,
yeah, I'm
like
going at it.
Yeah, I'm shoot. I had faith that was unwavering. Like I didn't care what was going on. I knew good. I was out of there.
You knew it was over with.
Yeah, I knew it was over with.
That's what's up. So, and that was that, we said about 21, 22, right?
Shit, that was at 27.
27. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
27. Yeah.
So, that was the official.
Yeah.
The official, like, it's, you done thought about it long enough.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it because I became a trainer. I got certified there.
While you were still working.
Yes, while I was still there. and then I probably worked there about another year, and then that's when I left.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
say I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever you made that decision, and I know you told me the story about you started with the five clients, and a few of them fell off, and then you got your marketing and your marketing strategy and promotion strategy together, and connected more with your personnel and your clientele, I should say. Where where did that lead you into when you got on into your 30s? Like I said, I know you haven't finished that decade, but where did that lead to, and what milestone have you hit at this point that's impactful? You know what I'm saying, in your 30s.
Mm. Okay. In my 30s.
Yeah, because I know you ain't got deep into it. Even
Yeah.
even in that last few years of your 20s, I just want to know, from transitioning into an entrepreneur, and I know you had your bumps in the road with that as far as clientele, but as far as an impactful time where it really changed the trajectory of the mission, or even brought you more focused in on the mission. Did anything happen along the way?
Well, um, so currently right now I work for the city,
Okay.
but 2 years ago I was on a contract. I was a subcontractor,
Okay.
and my job was to basically run the gym as a personal trainer. Clean it up, uh, instruct the city employees of what to do.
Okay.
I, what else? And that was pretty much it. I did like classes at different locations for the city.
So
Uh,
are you training like city personnel? Like, what you training, like police officers?
yeah, police, anybody that worked for the city.
Anybody work for the city
Yep,
will
city
coming
of
through you?
Memphis. Yep,
Okay.
yep,
That's
yep.
dope.
I'm at 125 Main, North Main, which is City Hall.
Okay.
Yep,
125 North Main. Ain't that something?
yep.
So now back to what you were saying. You said 2 years ago you were a subcontractor for them.
Yeah. So when so the guy that was over the contract, he lost the contract. So I was like, he kind of let us know last minute. So I really didn't have time to prepare. So I fell into getting comfortable again because I had some
Solid.
solid money. Yeah, I
Yeah.
ended up getting comfortable again. So and shoot, I lost that job, man. I had to really have a sit down moment with myself. Like I was like, I can't go through this no more. Like I
Yeah.
got to do something else. Like I can't go through this no more. So that's what ended up making me go to school.
Okay.
Yeah, I ended up starting school in November of last year in um, massage therapy.
Okay.
Yeah, I did massage therapy, and cause I was like, I gotta find something else to connect all this
Yeah.
together.
Put it all
Like,
together.
yeah,
Yeah.
where I can offer more to them.
Okay.
'Cause looking from a business sense, I was like, okay, I'm a personal trainer, but what? I mean, it's a lot of personal trainers out there.
Yeah. What separates you from the rest?
Yeah, what separates me from the rest?
Yeah.
So I had to dig deep. I was like, okay, shoot, you know, I got into the stretch therapy. Okay. Then that's when I thought about massage therapy, but it took me a minute because I procrastinated about it.
Okay.
I really didn't want to go back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I didn't want to spend that money and stuff. I didn't want to go back, but I said, let me go and bite the bullet and do what I got to do.
Right. Right.
Do the necessary. So I did that um, as a means to secure my future.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't know, what personal training gonna look like,
Yeah.
in the next 2-3 years.
Right. With
'Cause,
AI and all
yeah,
of that. Yeah.
yeah, because training is really a luxury.
Yeah. It
You
is.
know,
It is.
so in the coming future, if if you, even if your clients, they making six figures, shoot, they still, people with money, they hold on tighter to their money
Yeah,
than folks
yeah,
who ain't
yeah,
got money. So
yeah,
they probably ain't even gonna be
yeah.
paying
Right.
for no trainer.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to think. I'm like, okay, shoot, even massage therapy, it can be a luxury for some, but it's a necessity for
For
some as
some
well.
too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking about like the medical field or dealing with athletes and stuff.
No doubt.
It's a
No
lot of
doubt.
different avenues you can go
You can go
into
with
with
that.
my
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
So me losing my job, it helped me level up.
Elevate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you and you said you went back, so you ended up going back to the city
Yep.
after
So
after the contract situation.
so the employees, they, that's the thing about when you do a good job, when you passionate about what you do,
Yeah.
like people gon' it people gonna like what you do. And if somebody else try to come in and get in your shoes,
Yeah, they
oh
gonna
yeah,
they
it
be
ain't gonna
like,
hit the same. Like,
yeah,
oh no, get
yeah,
him
yeah.
up out of here.
Right, right.
And that's what ended up happening. They were like, shoot, we need Courtney back in here. Like the gym ain't the same.
Okay.
So I ended up getting back in there, and I became an employee of the city of Memphis.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dig that.
yeah,
So instead of under the contract, an employee for the contractor, you became an employee, a direct employee for the city.
yeah,
That's what's up, man. Well, that's somewhat job security right there too, ain't it?
yeah. It's an easy job.
Yeah,
It's an easy
yeah, yeah.
job.
And then
I'm
you
doing,
get to
I'm doing,
maintain.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
doing what I've been doing. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
It
what's
all
up,
it
man.
all worked out.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's up, man. I'm glad that lined up for you, man. Cause but you seem like a determined and a resilient individual that you wasn't gonna let it deter you. But it seems like a few things came about that still made it where you can
yeah,
keep going. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Yeah,
To go from the contract situation to make the decision to go to school and then get back in with the same clientele base and a solid secure job with the city. That's dope.
yeah,
Yeah, and then you can expand off that too, because I know I'm sure if you could train, the police officer here or the city worker here, it trickles into their families, their network, so they
exactly.
can come back and get with you. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep. So
That's what's
yeah,
up, man.
I'm making moves. I'm making
That's what's
moves.
up. That's what's up. So, man, tell me this, man. Tell me this. Where you get your, what would you say you get your inspiration from?
Mm. Hmm. Well, that is a good question.
Yeah.
Mm. Um.
You say
Mm.
you just say within, just
Yeah, it's just something within. Cause I actually thought about this the other day.
yeah,
Like I told you, like I didn't have no other entrepreneurs to look
yeah,
at.
yeah, yeah,
Cause my
yeah.
brother he was an entrepreneur, but shoot, my brother was never really around. We ain't,
Right,
cause it was
yeah,
such a big age difference.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so it really wasn't much of an influence for men either. To
So
tell the
you
truth.
had to dig down within yourself and pave your own way.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess you
That's
can
what's
consider
up.
consider me like the black sheep of the family.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you had to dig within and come up with it. That's
yeah.
what's up. So tell me this, man. What do you think your flaws are, if you have any?
Everybody got flaws.
Yeah. Well,
No.
some people don't think that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What would you consider your flaw, man?
Uh, one flaw that I probably always had, even as a child, is sticking with something. Like,
Like committing?
yeah. So I think I actually got that trait from my father.
Uh-huh.
Um, let's go back to when I was, like a kid. I think I was about 6, 7 years old, learning how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Shoot, I was struggling to ride a bike. My dad, I was like, shoot, I don't want to, I don't want to do this.
Okay.
He let me, okay, you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it.
Right. Instead of saying, nah, get back on that.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was easily gave up on everything that I did.
Okay.
Up until I was 18, I finally got a job at FedEx and worked there for about a year or two. And my mom and my dad, they said this. It I'm like, damn, that's what y'all thought. They said, we didn't think you were gonna make it. I said, damn.
So they ain't think you gonna make it 2
Yeah,
years?
yeah, they like, we thought you was gonna quit.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna lie. We thought you was gonna quit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you had done that in different little aspects of your life,
Like,
so they thought
exactly.
you would quit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And now I don't necessarily quit, but when I have an idea or inspiration for something, I start on it, but I don't finish.
You don't finish it.
Yeah, I end up jumping on something else.
Yeah, but you did learn. You became man enough to establish that foundation to be able to take care of yourself. Like you're gonna keep a job, you're gonna work.
Exactly.
If you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you found that aspect, but it's still with something new.
Yeah.
You kind of get off track a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, some people, and I don't, they could be wrong, but they kind of credit that to like a form of ADHD or something. In us as adults now, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like they'll credit that to something like that in the aspect of and this is only if it's something you want to complete. Like if you want to complete something, you have struggle doing it. They result that to ADHD.
Oh,
now, as a kid, they more short term with it, like being able to sit down in a classroom or something.
Yeah.
Which I think I got the ADHD medication for something like that myself as a parent. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure your mom did too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, I know how to make him get right now. So what I'm saying is in adulthood, they say that is a form of it. And it kind of can be somewhat a scientific truth behind it. But I still feel like as an adult, we have the ability to push through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So even if we say, man, I need to finish, I think it still comes with the self-discipline and self-fortitude to say, I'm going to do it like you done with massage therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you gotta have, as an adult, you have the ability to push through it as to where children may need medication or something like that, but we can push through that same issue as adults and man get what we want done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Truthfully, bro, I've been dealing with this noggin up here for 34 years. I know how I operate at this point.
Right.
So when I'm committed to something, that's why I tell folks, like, I ain't like when. For instance, me and you with the podcast, it took a minute. I was like, nah, not right now.
Said, nah, you
but
did.
When I'm committed to something, I tell you, I'm committed. That's why I hit you up.
You hit me up. You did. Yeah. And I can attest to that. You did, man, because we talked about it at the counter at the gym. We locked it in. And I told you, I'm going to send you a confirmation.
Yeah.
But when we got the text back and forth and you was like, was the 30th good? I told you,
yeah.
And we was locked in.
Yeah, and that was September. I think it was like September the 8th.
That was early this month. Yeah, it was early this month for sure.
And that stuff, it was still on my mind. So like I said,
because you were committed to
it. Exactly.
Because I go by my calendar and I didn't put it in there. We in motion or whatever I was doing, and I didn't put it on there. So I'm glad you called, bro. I'm glad we getting it done. Yeah. For real. Moving on, man. I know I asked you what was your flaw, man. What do you think your qualities are? If you had to name 2 or 3 of them.
My resilience, like my state of mind, like I as far as my mentality, like I tell anybody, like I ain't if anybody gonna play around in my head, it's gonna be me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you ain't getting nobody else
yeah.
no space.
Nobody else no access to that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that, brother.
Yeah. So yeah, my mindset is what separates me from a lot of people because I can deal with a lot and just be unfazed.
Yeah.
You won't even know I'm going through something.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
How did
And
you build that up? How did you get that?
um, just be honest, bro. Just you know, being self aware.
Okay.
You know, because a lot of people, like I was telling a friend of mine, like the reason why so many people they got so many addictions, like drugs,
Yeah.
alcohol, and they can't let that stuff go. Food, sex,
Yeah.
all that. It's the root is the same. It's dopamine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all dope.
Yeah.
That's why I don't judge nobody whatever they do because the root of it all is dopamine. You chasing dopamine.
Yeah.
So I don't, instead of looking for escape, I deal with my
You
emotions.
face it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I told one of my clients of mine, um, I had told I said it now if I call you fat, you ain't gonna feel no type of way about it, is you? She was a little slim chick.
Uh-huh.
I said, you ain't gonna feel no type of way about it. You gonna laugh it off, ain't you? She like, yeah. I said, but if I call you anorexic, you gonna feel some type of way, right?
Okay.
And she said, yeah, more likely. I said, yeah, because your emotions are a call to action. It's something you need to address.
Yeah.
That's why it keeps coming back. But we use substances and stuff like that to kind of put that
To
stuff in the back of our
cloud it.
mind.
Yeah. Instead
Yeah.
of facing it.
Yeah, instead of facing it.
Yeah. So with that analogy, right? I mean, just even with how you handle her, how do you handle? What's your approach to those type of emotions in your life? Like when they come about, how do you navigate
Well,
when you don't go to like you say a substance or what's your way? How do you navigate through stuff like that?
um, so first and foremost, that is like I have to isolate myself.
Okay.
Because I can't have no type of stimulation.
Okay.
So that stimulation, it distracts you. That's all it is.
Okay.
Physical stimulation is a distraction.
Yeah.
TV, whatever, whatever 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 entertains the five senses is a distraction.
Okay.
So I had to really like isolate myself in silence and like meditate on this stuff.
Okay.
And that's when it come to me.
To what that and that tells you what you need to do next or whatnot.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they say when you pray you talk to God, but when you meditate God is talking to you.
Okay.
And I think that's honestly what's going on. Like sometimes we be so busy whatever our everyday life,
Yeah.
we ain't listening to them.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to tell us what's going on. Look, man.
I'm with you.
Listen. So when things ain't going right in my life, or I'm constantly this having this reoccurring emotion,
Yeah.
that's when I know I need to have my sit down.
And go meditate
And
with
go
God.
meditate. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that, man. I might steal that from you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked. I wanted to know, man, because therapy and therapeutic rituals and stuff like that are really coming to be, a way to go these days. So, I admire people who find themselves being fulfilled by those type of things instead of, I'm not religious. I don't know if you are, but however, I am spiritually connected.
Yeah.
So I prefer to go to that realm instead of going to religion. Any religion in that aspect,
I feel you on
I
that.
think that going in the spiritual realm or tapping into you within yourself because we are of God
Yeah.
So I think tapping within yourself and using therapy to address those issues are more of a fulfilling way for me. I'm gonna say that
Yeah.
because some people they they got to get to the church, and I
Yeah.
understand that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't. I don't dock them for that. I'm just saying for
Exactly.
me,
Yeah.
I think the tapping within is the way to go. And then I'm a lot like you when you said I pushed through.
Yeah.
I done been through a lot of stuff, man. So much, and I don't look like it, but
Yeah.
I'm talking
That's a
about
blessing.
I pushed through, and I think that I've experienced so much. I mean, from death. I lost siblings at 13 in a house fire. Two little sisters. I lost my first wife, which was my first love from 16, and she passed. She died of cancer in 2000, and just experiencing death that close to me and having to deal with that. And I was a widowed father raising my daughters. Um, that just a show of my resilience of how I be
Yeah.
knowing like life just like people been saying that now, but I've been on that life gone life,
Yeah.
and you can't really ain't no tweaking it. You got to live through it.
Yeah.
So I've been big on that, but I've definitely realized in the long run that therapy was necessary, and just like I said earlier, therapeutic rituals, things to tap into you and really works for you. Those things are more important than just listening to everybody or the noise. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So going into isolation instead of listening to noise makes sense to me, man. So that's why I say I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to steal that one
Yeah. I'm
for
telling you,
sure.
this is so during the pandemic, like
Mm-hmm.
for some people that was a really traumatic time, but for
You was
me,
cool.
that was the best time.
Yeah.
Cause I at the time I had my own gym. I lost
Okay.
that joker. I, well, I didn't really lose it. I closed somehow. I closed it down right before the pandemic started.
Mm.
Yeah, right before it started. Uh, I ended up losing my job. Working security. I went to sleep in the car. Woke up by a car broken into. I was like, yeah, I ain't got no job. I ain't even worried about showing up. I ain't even worried about showing up.
It's over with.
It's over with.
Damn. So it's over.
So lost a job, and then shortly after that, car started acting up on me. All
Yeah.
this during the pandemic, so I ain't really have nothing. So I ain't had no choice but to get somewhere and sit down.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And shoot, that's when all kinds of ideas and
Okay.
inspiration started coming to me and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people stepped their game up in the pandemic
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah,
That's how I came to this. Got to this. I was in a traditional shop. I love my guy, the owner. You know what I'm saying? But during the pandemic, they shut us down.
mm,
So I set a room up in my house, and it was kind of cool where, like, as soon as you walk through my front door, it's the first room to the left, so you didn't have to go through my house, and I had a restroom connected
okay,
to it, so it was easy
yeah,
to do. So I set a whole shop up, but I only had trusted clientele coming, like
yeah,
people that I didn't really know. I'm like, I don't cut right, I ain't cutting right now.
yeah,
But people that I trusted, I was letting them come to the crib, so I kept a little something coming like that. But during that time, I kind of felt that vibe. I was like, man, I like this. So, bam, they open the shops back up. I go back to the shop, man, get to ride there for a minute.
mm-hmm.
After a while, I was like, yeah, I'm finna get my own spot. I've been here 4 years now. August
Dang,
1st made 4 years. So, a year after the pandemic, I got my own spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I
mm,
rode with it. Like, it's over with. But I had that same concept. I was like, now I can invite everybody and my
yeah,
people that I can trust. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then I just expanded into other things since I've been here. But that's
mm,
how I came up with it. But it was like during the pandemic when people were scrambling and trying to. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I got to make something happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't do it, man. I
Yeah.
had to get my money, so I did it in the garage for a minute. I moved a little bit, until I got that room set up. I was like, oh, that's it right here. And they gave me this inspiration to come up here. For sure.
That is, when I after the pandemic, that's what gave me the idea to get my van.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with the Masterpiece Fitness on that, everything.
Yeah. It wasn't just for marketing purposes, but as extra precaution, just in case we do have another pandemic.
Okay.
All the gyms closed down, but I got a mobile service now.
So you can pull up.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah.
So I can keep the business going.
Okay. So with your van, do you have you got work like gear in the back of it?
Yep.
You got enough to pull up and work somebody out.
Yep.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I ain't know what you had in there. I know I saw the
Everybody be
decor.
wondering what he got up in there.
Yeah. But I can see that. I can see that working out though, because I definitely got a van for my company. Because I got the recreational rental service, so I rent out like party favors and stuff, stripper poles, hookahs, photo booths. And I got my van just so I can haul this stuff around.
Damn, okay.
For real, man. I'm
So
telling you, man.
we
Real
kinda-
entrepreneurship, man. I'm telling you. Got to make something happen.
You gotta think ahead, man.
Yeah,
Think
got to
ahead.
make something happen, man. I've been driving that joint every day now. I'm whipping in that joint. For real. And it's just a marketing tool, though. It's out here every day. You know what I'm saying? But moving right along, man, back to you, brother. Tell me something you believed as a child that you found out as an adult it wasn't true.
I believed as a child that I found out as an adult wasn't true.
Yeah.
Damn. Trying to think right now.
We got a lot of different stuff, the obvious Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, but I'm talking about, it'd be like, sometimes, family might tell you something. I done heard a lot. I'll give you a few examples. Family, I always love you. One lady got me good. She said, my daddy's side of the story. I was like, oh. I done heard some different ones, man. That when you get grown, everything gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit like people used to think.
Honestly, I had this discussion with somebody else. When you grow up as an adult, that's when the rose-tinted glasses actually come off.
Yeah.
Like, you start seeing everything for what it really is.
What it really is.
And including your parents.
Yeah.
I used to think like my dad. I used to look at him. I'd be like, shoot, I want to be like my dad when I grow up.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing was, my dad, he hid a lot of his flaws from me.
Yeah.
He hid a lot of his flaws. I didn't know my dad as well as I thought I did.
Right.
And really, it wasn't until his death, recently, that I realized, I was like, dog, I really don't know this man.
Really?
All this time. I think that was 33. When I was 33, he passed away.
Okay, it's about a year ago.
Yeah. I was like, damn, I don't know this man.
Damn.
And that's where the grief came in, because I was like, I'll never get to know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't go back.
Yeah, can't go back.
Damn.
All this time, like, I used to go over his house every weekend, kick it with him and stuff. I thought I knew him, but we wasn't really, I guess acquainted like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you just knew him as your father. You knew that's your dad. You know you was his son, but
like
never really got to know each other.
Yeah, like we never really had like the like heart
conversations. Yeah.
Like my dad used to avoid a lot of that. I know my mom better than my dad.
Of course.
My mom, shoot, she be hitting me. She used to hit me with some real stuff. I'm like, damn, mama.
She opened up.
Yeah, open up with me. Yeah, but my dad, like, he kept a lot of his stuff on low. Like, only stuff I knew about him was from family members. They told me.
Yeah.
But my dad, like, he kept a lot of, normally it's the other way around. Your
Right, right,
mama,
right. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
your daddy tend to be an open book. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is, take it or leave
Right, right, right,
it.
right, yeah. But
But
him, it was opposite.
yeah, it was the opposite.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. That's tough. So do you tap in with your brother maybe, or your older brother, his other son, or was he
Uh,
like that with him too?
it was like that with him too growing up.
He just was
We
reserved, man. A lot of old school guys was like that though.
yeah, yeah, he was more reserved, and
Yeah.
he pretty much did his own thing. And now we kind of tap in, check up on each other now, since passing of my father. But
Yeah.
before then, shit, we really didn't fool each other like that. You
Yeah.
know, we,
So what about you? You got kids?
nope.
No kids? Yeah. Okay. What type of father would you want to be when you get one? Or you ain't even thought about it.
Looking at my father,
Yeah.
and then also watching my little brother grow up, I definitely want to have a better relationship with
Okay.
my
With your
with
kid, if you
kids.
had,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Versus because like right now, uh, for the most part, I be busy constantly. Getting
Right,
this,
right, right,
getting
right,
this,
right.
and with my little brother being so young, as me growing up, uh, what I was,
You say
I think he was
16?
16,
Yeah.
16. So shoot, we ain't had
Ain't no,
nothing in common.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm like that. I got a sister, my other sister who lived through the fire too. She like 13 years. I mean, we good, but the distance makes a difference.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you moving on to go live life, and then and he at home. You know what I'm saying? You move, you out of there. So
yeah,
I can understand that gap.
yeah,
But you say you want to definitely be present. You want to be,
yeah,
and I would say make sure your kid know you, man. I think that's important. Now it is, but I can understand old school parenting. They didn't really, they did that a lot with hide stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Keep it from the kid, or really not even hide it, just not really know how to express it
yeah.
or
That's
how to
really
share
what.
it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's really
saying?
what it
Like,
was.
yeah,
Yeah, they
it
just
ain't
didn't
like they
understand.
hide, just like it just they ain't
Um,
really like to go there.
yeah, like a lot of blacks, we don't know how to communicate or express
Yeah,
our feelings and
the
stuff.
true feelings.
We just you know keep it moving,
Yeah,
like
just wing it on
wing it
through it.
on, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I definitely want to be different from my father and have a better relationship, like,
No doubt.
yeah.
No doubt. I can dig it, man. Well, look, man. Tell me, what's what you got planned for your future, man? As an individual, as a man, as an entrepreneur, do you have anything lined up in the next 3 or 4 years? Like anything in the works? Um, what you got? What you got going?
um, right now, since I recently um graduated from school as a massage therapist, uh, I'm for the tap into the dealing with athletes and what else? Trying to get into some become a city vendor. Work with the city more.
Okay.
Whatever they might need me for any type of massage or fitness trainer,
Yeah.
whatever they need from me.
Yeah.
Um, that's all I really got going on right now. I just pretty much been having thoughts of like what direction I really want to go with this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I see myself really traveling in the next 2 to 3 years, and then eventually settling down, finding me a home where I can start a holistic practice
Okay.
where you know I'm offering the fitness, I'm offering the health and wellness side of things as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and possibly partnering up with some other people that that are like minded.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's what's up.
yeah.
That's what's up, man. I like that. I like that. Anything that anything that you're not involved with anything that the city got going on right now, as far as fitness? Are you involved in anything they got going?
Um, right now we doing a family fun and fitness, which is October the 18th. But it's just for city employees or whatnot.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So
Uh,
is the park commission people considered city employees?
yep.
Okay, I got an aunt. I got an aunt that work with the city. Then she worked for the park commission. She do something with them.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So she probably in on that. Be part of that. She be working at some of these golf courses I know of, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, real quick, man, before we go, I want to get a couple words in, and we gonna check up out of here.
Okay.
Real simple, man. We're gonna start with the word humble, man. Tell me what the word humble means to you, and how you apply it to your life.
um, I look at humble as is it just basically uh being a self aware that you there's growth. There isn't a ceiling there.
Okay.
Like people, I feel like people that are full of their ego, they feel
Mm-hmm.
like they done already reached the
They done
mountaintop. Like
made it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm the best of the best. Like
Yeah.
they're
Ain't no
can
room for improvement.
improvement. Ain't no room for improvement. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Yeah.
You know, uh, a true teacher, or like I say, a true master
Mm-hmm.
always knows that there's room for improvement. You can learn from anybody.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. And that's kind of how I look at being humble. Like
Open to learn.
open to learn.
I agree. I definitely agree with you on that one. My next word is a trick word, right? I want you to tell me a word that relates to your life at this point. I usually say sum up, but I don't like to say sum up because that puts a ceiling on it. Give me a word that relates to your life up to this point in life. If you can use one word to describe your life, I should say, what word would you use at this point?
I would say I would say inevitable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So break that word down and tell me what it means and how it applies to you.
So through those like we talked about those key moments in my life,
Yeah.
that's when I started to not only grow with build my confidence,
Hmm.
but also have more faith in God.
Okay.
And um and building my confidence, I realized I was like, oh, shoot, it ain't nothing I can't do.
Yeah.
Like, shoot, if I want to go out here and do X Y Z, I can do that.
Yep.
Long as I put my mind to it, I can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah. You got the
Look,
real
yeah,
power.
I got the real power.
Yeah.
Long as I got God behind my back, I got this.
Yeah. Yeah. No
And
doubt.
yeah, and that's kind of how I've been moving lately. Like I'm like, shoot, I
It's
can't.
bound to happen.
Yeah, it's bound
It's
to happen.
inevitable.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, you can't
That's
stop
what's
it.
up. That's
Yeah,
what's up. I like that. I
yeah,
like that. I had never done that. I usually ask people to describe their life, but
yeah.
I won't ask them what their word means to them. So
Oh,
that's dope. I like
okay.
that. That came pretty smooth, man.
Yeah, it was already locked in my
Already
head.
locked in. That's what's up, man. Well, one more word, man. We gone. Um, I don't know why I get choked up like that. One more word, man. We out of
Okay.
here, man. Um, I'm gonna use the word respect, and I know respect for me is on autopilot, man. I want you to take that word and tell me what it means to you and how you apply it to your life.
um, I put it to you like this. You know, you have those who who pride themselves on being liked,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got those who pride themselves on being respected.
Okay.
Being liked is how I look at it. It's fictional.
Okay.
Like there's no doesn't it doesn't have to be no type of evidence based around it. It's just
Yeah.
nothing but smoke and mirrors.
I get it.
But respect, that's earned.
Yeah.
This is facts.
Yeah. It's a
You know,
foundation.
regardless of whether you like this person or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You're gonna have to respect.
you're gonna have them. You can't you ain't got no choice.
Yeah. For real. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Respect is on autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely on autopilot, man. I like that one. I like that one. But look, Courtney, tell me this, man. Is it anything that you want the people to know about you, man? Like, if they don't know nothing else, know this about Courtney and Mr. Masterpiece.
Mm, shoot, I'm always be me, regardless. Like
You ain't switching up.
I ain't switching up for nobody.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man. That's what's up. He gonna always be him, people. Look, man, hey, man, first thing I want to do now, bro, is wish you the best in all your future endeavors, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure to sit down with you and get to know you, chop it up with you, man. I know I'm gonna see you in passing at the gym once again. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Stay focused on your goals. Stay resilient, man. It's inevitable. You know what I'm talking about? You bound to get where you going, man. I like what you're doing. Like I said, I just been in tune. Just watch. You know, you can tell. I'm a self-disciplined person, so I can watch a person from across the room and relate to them when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? And I just could tell that you had a great discipline about yourself as an individual. Just seeing you, like even in the gym, I ain't never even seen you working out with nobody.
No.
You just be doing your own thing,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then clearly you in shape. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude on this stuff, man. So it's just been an honor to sit down with you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Once again, I wish you the best in all your future endeavors, man. And look, that concludes another episode of Beyond the Clientele. I'm your host, J1, J100, or Mr. So 100, because you know I do it the So 100 way. Shout out to my special guest, man. My brother, man, Courtney, Mr. Masterpiece in the building. Till next time.